After the death of my father and a very long, hard winter, I took a pilgrimage to Key West. It's my very favorite place in my home state of Florida, and I was in desperate need of lots of sunshine, swimming, laughter, and the love of my brown-skinned woman.
Kisses and sunshine. Everywhere I look, no snow. Nobody's shoveling. Nobody's slipping. No cars bumping into the other ones because the fucking ice is all over the roads.
An essential ingredient in this healing recipe was the Banyan Resort Hotel. It's smack dab in the center of Key West, and aside from the healing qualities of the banyan trees itself, the pool really kicks ass. The hotel has bikes that you can rent, and it's a short ride over to Fort Zachary Taylor, which has the best beach on the entire island.
Step on the gas, fuckstick!
Liquor's on it, you.
These guys have to be European, because only Europeans wear Speedos. In the United States, the only people that wear Speedos are on the Olympic swim team. There are more than a few haunted houses in Key West, and I heard that there's one that no one lives in because the screams of the children that burned up in a fire there once can be heard all through the night. I just want to say that I think with the Bose noise-canceling device system that you could probably live in that house today.
Boo! I'm a ghost.
The most famous house on Key West is the Ernest Hemingway house. And even though Ernest doesn't live there anymore, it's a great place to spend the afternoon. And all the inbred cats there have 6 toes. This is the room where Ernest wrote his novels. And this is where he took a poo.
I think it's funny that the guy was married 4 times, and they actually have a little chapel here where you can get married at the Hemingway house. I think they should probably be giving out pamphlets against marriage. When you go to the Ernest Hemingway house, you see this massive pool in the backyard, and you think, wow, he must have been the luckiest guy in the world. He had this massive pool in Key West in his backyard, but he actually hated that pool, and the story behind it, he was such a macho man's man that he had a full regulation boxing ring in his backyard where he loved to box, and he was also a womanizer. And when he was in World War II as a correspondent, he was having an affair with another woman, and his wife Pauline back in Key West heard about it, and she got pissed off at him, removed his boxing ring, and had a $20,000 pool put in the backyard, which $20,000 at the time was an exorbitant amount of money. So Ernest Hemingway comes home, sees the pool, shits in his pants, and he says, "Pauline, if you're going to spend my last red cent, take it." And he gives her a penny, and she had that penny put in the cement around the pool because she loved that story so much. So the bar that Ernest Hemingway liked to drink at, Sloppy Joe's, Sloppy Joe was moving to another bar because the owner had raised the rent, and he was taking everything with him. He had all the urinals removed, and they're on the street, on the sidewalk, and Ernest Hemingway saw one of them, and he said, "You know what, I think I've put enough money into this place and peed through those enough that one of those should belong to me." And Sloppy Joe agreed, and he took one of the urinals home, and he put it in his backyard. And his wife saw it, and she said, "What's that nasty, disgusting urinal doing in the backyard?" And Ernest Hemingway said, "Hey, if you get rid of your pool, I'll get rid of my pool." So today the cats drink out of this old urinal. Weird story.
Key West has always been a rogue outpost that has welcomed pirates and transvestites. It's also always been very welcoming to a great variety of street performers. Your dead husband wants to know where you hid the money, and he wants you to be very specific. The Banjo Man taught his dog to collect dollar bills in his mouth, But by far, the most popular act at Sunset Park is the Catman.
Don't play with my pussy! Just kidding, I love to say that.
I want to give a special shout out to the funk soul brother who turned his bicycle into a mobile disco for the enjoyment of all the people. Never stop dreaming, baby. As much as everybody praises the golden power of sunset, I think it's important to remember the spiritual healing qualities of sunrise.
Another day in paradise.